Can you also until I give you the time?
Okay.
You could come back in a... I'm going Ghana on the 31st.
On the 31st? What, for an event or just holiday?
Just a break.
So the winner of this game will join Jamaica and Barbados as the three teams to be invited to the World Youth Championship next year in Waterloo. Youth Cup.
Gibraltar.
So we have to commentate from this.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because the time difference. Yeah. You can't see the whole thing.
No, because the focus is just there.
We got to see the circles.
No, you bring in the it goes there.
Oh, okay.
Reserves for Grenada, Emma Chuck, Harley Francis, Aria John, Kesia, Matharine, and Jay
moving up, yeah.
Coach Lieber Alexander. And Trinidad and Tobago starting at goal shooter. Make your ramble. Goal attack, Jelisa Goldberg. Center, Sharon Lewis. And in wing defense, Jelisa Goldberg.
She's always my starter. I don't know why he's not putting any other
What I would have done with her to play a good.
Oh, okay.
The other shooter.
Coach Khalifa McCullen and Crystal George.
No, I forgot. Can you tell it there, please?
Officials will play Tracy Griffin and Karen Spear. Reserve Michelle Lena. All the best to you.
Two Jamaicans. Two Jamaicans on this game later. But anyway, it shouldn't matter now though. But you try to avoid them. What do you think? They may send us?
Good night, sir. Yeah, that's a positive start from Trinidad, from Grenada. With a nice shot from goal shooter.
We're just behind. Trinidad goal defense get a contact, which leaves both shooters free in the circle. Goal attack takes the penalty, and she scores for Grenada. It's Trinidad centre pass now. The Grenada team seem to be really marking. The Trinidadians having difficulty, but they finally saw the goal attack. And she's about to take a penalty, and she scores.
The Trinidad goal attack has been very consistent in the way she has been playing throughout this tournament. That really nice hard drive into the goal circle is really opening up the defense. So for Trinidad and Tobago.
The Grenada team is making some mistakes and giving the Trinidad team the ball, the goal attack, back to wing attack, and into the goal shooter. That was a good lob into the goal shooter. And she scores, she converts for Trinidad and Tobago. And it's Trinidad center pass into the goal attack. Oh, nice interception by Grenada. It's a good lob into Grenada's tall goal shooter, and she gets a penalty, and she scores that penalty. And was able to equalize. Now is Grenada 3 goals to Trinidad and Tobago 3 goals.
What I would like to see is Grenada open up that mid-court, because in the game yesterday against Barbados, it was similar situation where they get pinned into that box defense from Barbados yesterday. Now the same box defense from Trinidad and Tobago. And it would be nice to see Grenada open up that and someone making that hard drive.
Yeah, that would be good, but you know, they're actually playing the game that they're used to. So they would need to adapt to these teams now. Goal shooter scores another penalty for Grenada. Trinidad center pass into the goal attack. The goal attack usually comes out for the center pass. And there's a penalty to Trinidad and Tobago. Back to the goal attack. The goal attack is doing a lot of good assists.
Yeah, she has dominated that entire attack, that Trinidad attack, and she's very consistent in what she has been doing throughout this tournament. Mm-hmm. She is the playmaker for the Trinidad attack.
Yeah. But Grenada team continues to make a lot of turnovers to the Trinidad advantage. Trinidad goal attack again and into the goal shooter. And that's a beautiful pass into the circle, and the goal shooter converts. Trinidad and Tobago center pass now. And into the goal attack again. Goal attack sets the play to the center and back into the goal attack.
That was a really nice drive, give and go from the Trinidad goal attack, and it just show you the volume of work she does in that attack.
You see here again the turnovers from Grenada.
Yeah, and Grenada have to be a little bit more clinical tonight because in this evening game, because yesterday they played against Barbados for the turnover. The turnover to game is not the percentage is being extremely low, and I just think tonight, this evening is something that they really need to look at.
Yeah, another good lob into the circle from the goal attack. Into the goal shooter, and she was able to convert. So the goal attack is really setting the play and getting the ball into the circle.
Yeah, she's dominating that Trinidad attack, and I just think Grenada has not yet picked up on that, and I hope they do pick up on it and pay more attention to her, because the focus is really on the double and the goal shooter, and I think Trinidad didn't start the goal shooter that they would normally start, the taller player. Yeah. So I think Grenada now need to change the game plan from this tall standing holding shooter and change it to now a more agile shooter.
That Grenada has a tall goal shooter. Once she gets the ball, she will convert. She's actually offside. There's a penalty to Trinidad. The goal shooter takes it, and she actually misses.
Yeah, and these are critical. It is similar in the Jamaica game last night where they're missing really crucial goals at the clinical point of the game. And I just think, shooters got to...
they got to score.
Yeah, especially when they're underneath the post.
Yeah, and the goal attack just had a very good pass into the goal shooter again, which she was able to convert. You see this lob in to the goal shooter, but she didn't hold it.
We spoke about it yesterday in commentary about the Grenadians and how they were feeding. The shooter is double, and I would like to see the goal attack do something similar to what the Trinidad goal attack is doing. Is making that hard drive into the circle to try and pull the defense and create a one-on-one, and that will be a better feed, a better opportunity for them in the shooting circle.
But with such a tall goal shooter from Grenada, once you get a good lob into the circle, the defense will have to contact, or the goal shooter would get it and score.
Yeah, but the passes has to be accurate, and what they have been guilty of is not making accurate passes. And I think, until that adjustment is made, I think they really are the goal attack need to look at driving into the circle.
Yeah. There's another good pass in, but again...
well, feeding from where they're feeding from is not in the best interest of the goal shooter, especially when there's a double on her, and I just think they really need to look at what they're doing.
So the goal attack needs to feed the ball a bit more, make a closer pass.
I would like to see her drive into the circle a bit more.
Yeah.
And to create the one-on-one defense.
Oh, good interception by Trinidad. And the ball went out of court. See, they just cut the goal attack out of the game. She was in position to get the pass, to get it into the circle. This is Trinidad goal attack.
Yeah, I would just like to see them do it a bit more consistent.
Yeah. It's a penalty to Grenada, penalty pass. At least the goal attack has the pass. But rather than pass it and loop it into the goal shooter, she tried the shot and missed.
Yeah, and that was a nice drive from her. But what she needed to do, when the goal defense fall in, she needed to offload onto the goal shooter.
Yeah, and the goal shooter was there.
Yeah, and that Trinidad goal defense is very consistent throughout this tournament in the way she has been playing, and not many contact outside the circle, which is really good, which is what you really want from your circle defender, not to get caught or blown outside the shooting circle.
Goal attack from Trinidad, and next nice lob into the goal shooter, and it scored. And this is what Grenada has to do. Oh, good interception by the goalkeeper from Grenada. Wow, you see? And there we see another error.
Yeah, they just need to be a bit more patient with the ball and do the work.
Goal attack from Trinidad, and next good lob into the circle to the goal shooter, and it scored. And goal attack is really carrying the game, making a big difference. That's a penalty pass to Grenada. Let's see how they get the ball in the circle now. Goal attack took the shot, and it scored. Trinidadian send the pass. good pass into the circle again, the goal shooter, but she scores it. Almost looked as though it would have missed, but it actually scored.
Yeah, I really would like to see both teams do a bit more prelim moves before going for the world. It's nice to make those a long drive, but sometimes they got to reassess, and sometimes it's just you're making that drive, but sometimes I would like to see them just turn back a bit.
Right, yeah. And Grenada needs to step up their game. I mean, this is a qualifier. If they really want to win, they need to put everything into it.
Yeah, and the last time the qualifiers was held in 2016 in St. Martin, Grenada finished third, and they were one of the four teams from the region that went to the qualifiers. Jamaica didn't take part in the qualifier.
Right, they didn't have to
because
qualify.
they didn't have to qualify, and Barbados and Trinidad had a really close final, which was really good.
Yeah.
And in that finals, in the last qualifier, the coach of Trinidad and Tobago, Khalifa Makala, played in that finals.
Oh, wow.
So it's nice to see her here 8 years later coaching.
Coaching, yeah. So the Grenada defense need to step it up. They're making the shooting too easy on the Trinidad team. They're just moving the ball and straight into the circle and scoring. Yeah, they need to do a bit more. And you see this ball was passed into this tall goal shooter. Now she gets a penalty. So, and it scores. So again, I think Grenada needs to get the ball to her. There's a throw into Trinidad and Tobago. And the goal attack actually contacted. Oh, it's out of court. Yeah.
There was a footwork outside by the goal attack.
Okay. Yeah, they need to bring up this pass safely now. Right. She saw the goal shooter and the goal shooter connects.
Yeah,
so that's what you have to
think
get
the
it
pass wasn't an accurate pass because the Trinidad goalkeeper
touched
actually got hand to ball, and I just think the pass needs to be a slightly beyond the goal shooter, and rather than it's dropping early in front of her.
It needs to be a better loop.
Yeah.
And not many players know how to loop the ball properly into the circle. There's something you have to practice. You see the goal attack now should have lobbed the ball over the goalkeeper to the goal shooter, but rather she took the shot and missed.
Yeah, and even that backline throwing the Trinidad goal defense and from behind had a hand to ball, and I just think the passes need to be a bit more accurate.
And this is the end of the first quarter, 13-10.
In favor of Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah, actually I thought it would have been wider from the play we were seeing.
Grenada is an unassuming team, and Grenada have always managed over the years to produce tall players, in-goal shooters with Cato, and then last World Cup for seniors, they had another tall player who played juniors a few years back. Who haven't seen played for Grenada for quite some time now, since that qualifiers. And I just think we said it in commentary yesterday, is about how can, as a region, we looked at the technicality of some of our coaches. While we have good coaches, I just think technical, like when you look at the Australia, the New Zealand, the England and those teams, we need to look more at what they are doing and to compare what we are doing to see how well we can match up to them, because sometimes back, the Americas region was one of the strongest regions, but Africa has now come and taken over from us, and Europe has climbed up as well, and I just think as a region, we got to look at what we were doing then and what are we doing now and what our competitor outside the region is doing to see our competitor outside the region is doing to see how best we can make the necessary adjustment to be able to compete with them.
Yeah, and I think too, you know, we have to play a lot more netball. They have more numbers than us. We're smaller countries, we have smaller numbers, but we just have to play more netball. Primary school now is a big takeoff in netball. We got to start with that. Secondary school, we got to go into the community, and we have to have academies. When I spoke to Australia some time back, they said they have an academy of sport where they move persons from one level to the other, but they keep them in training. We have a 12, and then after that, there's no training until another tournament comes around. We need to keep players training all the time, and that's the only way we can move forward.
Yesterday, I think that one of the big difference in the other regions is the high performance program, and I just think, you know, we gotta try and do proposal that we can submit to government to see how we could get government to buy into what we are doing. We gotta find a way to get government buy-in.
Yeah.
Because the ministries have to be more involved in what we are doing.
And I think some of the sports councils in the region are willing to take up this slack. Take, for instance, Barbados. We have a program where they actually give you funds to help with the development of your sport. You have to submit the proposal, and the funds are there ready available. So there's an opportunity, and if we can have that throughout the region, then we can develop our young players to move forward.
With your computer, we have too much delay between your voice and the action.
And there, I realized that.
So this with this screen is a live camera. So what you see on the screen is a live. You can
Where are the names? We need to call some names.
To be honest, the changes is coming so fast that it's so difficult to keep up. Because by the time we get the change,
But some players are not changing.
hotspot? I don't live on
We're now into the second quarter. Trinidad and Tobago ball over to the goal attack, to the wing attack. Surprisingly, goal shooter passed the ball to her goal attack. And she misses. What a mistake. Goal defense from Grenada, just touched the ball on its way out. Goal attack
again,
from
that Trinidad goal attack continued to dominate the play, and I just think
it seems like a new goal attack though.
No, it's the same goal attack. Yeah.
Nice playing by Grenada. Oh, goal attack scored. That's a good distance. Very good. Trinidad center. The ball over to the goal attack, to the wing attack. And that should have been an easy pass in the circle to the goal shooter. A bit delayed, but goal shooter scores. See another turnover by Grenada.
Yeah, the unforced error by Grenada is really come, and then Trinidad has now repeat the same thing that Grenada did.
Going to Grenada. Into the goal attack. And actually she takes it back. Oh, she scores.
The goal attack, this is the second shot now that she took from a good range. And I just think she needs to be more confident in herself and her ability and just take those shots.
Yeah. Trinidad gives a big lob into the circle too, where she could have taken time to pass it around. And she loses it.
And allow that goal attack to make that drive.
And goal attack from Trinidad.
Nice shot
scores.
from Trinidad,
Yeah.
goal shooter.
Wow. Good back up there by the goal defense for Grenada. There's a penalty pass to Grenada. Into the goal attack. And she's going to take the shot again. And scores. Goal attack is really dominating now for Grenada.
She has really come into the game, and which is really
Maybe
good.
she heard you, Javal.
I would hope she did. Because she needed to do something different from what she did last night. And it's really nice to see that she has now acknowledged that she needs to make those hard drive into the circle. And she has done it on 3 consecutive occasions. And all 3 times she has scored.
Yeah. Hey, Grenada has a penalty. Let's see how they get the ball down. Wow, what a lob into the circle. To the goal attack. And goal attack scores again. So this is like 4 straight goals for Grenada goal attack.
Yeah.
Well, they're now coming back. Over to the center. Back to the goal attack. And into the... Wow.
Again, I would really love to see them attacking the circle edge a bit more before making the feed.
I find this court could be a bit slippery at times too. You know, you have to really get that line right. Oh, good defense. Grenada.
Yeah, Grenada is really coming into finding their feet in this game.
Yeah. That should have been an easy low, but they're too low. Goal attack has the ball again, takes the shot. She misses, but there's no rebound.
No, Trinidad backs up really well. Trinidad goalkeeper backs up really well. But what I would like to see Grenada do, which is what we spoke about last night, is get into the circle edge and feed.
And there's a penalty for Trinidad and Tobago. And they score. And this is the first goal since they came out.
No, this is the 3rd goal.
3rd goal? Okay.
No, the 4th, actually.
Don't forget that Grenada had 3 straight goals to this one for Trinidad and Tobago.
There's 3 for Trinidad.
17-14 is the score. 16. Yeah.
The Trinidad goal shooter is really holding really strong and creating that clear angle as to where she wants the ball, which is really nice to see.
You see, she's trying to get the ball in the circle, but the goal shooter is not holding. That's 2 good passes that she missed.
The passes are not accurate, and as a result, I think the goal shooter needs to create clear angles because at the minute, what she's presenting one thing and then she's moving
right, yeah.
just as the ball release, and that is creating opportunities for Trinidad.
But she needs to box her player and hold position. That was a bad pass there. Ball straight out from Trinidad.
Yeah, it's just a discipline, and I just think the young ladies need to be a bit more disciplined in what they're doing.
Goal attack for Grenada, bringing down the ball, but she's lobbing it in the circle. Goal shooter takes it, and she scores. At least she held on to that one this time. Thought is good each time.
Yeah, the Trinidad goalkeeper is really close to a lot of these balls, and I just think it's only a matter of time before she gonna gain a few of those interceptions.
Oh, nice back up. Oh, and then this is footwork call on Grenada. So there's a free pass to Trinidad and Tobago. good backup from Grenada there.
This is what I'm talking about with the balls going
with the ball, yeah.
And the
they have
Trinidad
wings.
goalkeeper is really holding a nice front space.
Yeah. But I mean, you know, there's a wing attack and there's a center. Pass around the ball and make that good pass into the circle. Good. A goal shooter from Grenada scores. It's a penalty to Trinidad and Tobago, yeah. The shooter scores. She's asked for time.
Trinidad make a change to the goalkeeper. I didn't think the goalkeeper was doing a bad job. But let's see what this goalkeeper.
Nice. Goal attack scores another goal. She actually brought the ball all down court and scored. That was good.
Yeah, I think she's doing a lot better than she did in the previous quarter.
Right, yeah. I think she was out of court. The goal attack was out of court. So it's a throw into Grenada.
I would have liked to see her take front space. And when she passed that ball, I would have liked to see her cut front rather than because she went into the middle of the Grenadian defenders.
Okay. Wow. This is a penalty pass to Grenada now, and goal attack should be free. Whoa, what a pass. You had two players in the circle free. That should have been an easy pass into the circle.
I didn't think the pass was too bad on this occasion. I just think
good interception.
The goal shooter ball handling skills need a bit of improvement.
I think her footwork as well. So she's not very stable. So she needs to work on that. That was good defending from Grenada, though.
Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, interception from Trinidad into the third goal shooter. And she scores. They keep throwing away the ball. That was Grenada pass going down court and then out of court. They need to make better passes. Goal shooter has the ball. And she scores.
I am not sure why the Grenadian goal shooter is constantly looking for the goal attack rather than going to post.
Yeah. And the thing is, she has a good shot. So she just needs to take it. And most of the time, she catches the ball close to the pole. So she can easily take her shots. Trinidadian goal shooter scores too. She has a very good shot as well. Grenada is in possession of the ball now. To the goal attack. She plays it around to the center. Into the goal attack again. The goal attack will take a long shot and it scores. Excellent. Good shot from the goal attack.
Yeah, the goal attack is really, she has really come alive in this quarter.
Yeah. Again, Trinidad, I find that they're throwing away a lot of balls and making too many mistakes.
Yeah, I think Trinidad unforced error has creeped up a bit.
Oh, you see? Here we go. She didn't wait till the girl shift then to pass the ball. Just throw off the ball.
The discipline, and I just think they need a bit more discipline and in their approach.
Trinidad goal shooter scored. still quite a close 22-19, close score. It's a throw into Trinidad and Tobago now. We'll watch to see how they pass down the ball. Oh, good try there by Grenada. It's a penalty pass to Trinidad and Tobago. Into the goal attack and into the goal shooter. And the goal shooter scores. Now this is the type of netball we want to see.
Yeah, what I like
passes are good.
Yeah, what I like to see is the angles the Trinidad goal shooter presenting.
You see? Goal shooter and goal shooter scores again. So there's 3 passes to the goal attack and into the goal shooter. And Grenada send the pass. And goal attack. Wow, you see, there it goes. Another turnover. And this is what will beat the Grenada team, because if they're not being careful to make the passes into the circle, they will lose the game.
The discipline is to just do the hard work and make those drives, get the ball to the top of the D and feed the circle. When they get to the top of the D and they feed from there, the passes are a lot more accurate.
Yes. And the Trinidadians are capitalizing on their mistakes. And they're also lapsing in the marking. They were marking in spurts. Now this is 3 unanswered goals for Trinidad because there's no marking.
Yeah, I just think they need to. The Grenadian defense came out with a clear intent, but I think they have fallen off a bit, and I just think they just need to get back to the game plan and stick to it.
So the goal attack has a penalty. And actually, she did what we were saying. She passed it into the goal shooter and they scored.
Yeah.
An easy lob into the goal shooter. Trinidad sent a pass. Oh, nice interception there.
Yeah, it was a nice deflection on the goalkeeper. And she got to watch her arms when she's trying to defend the 2 players.
And the goal shooter score. You know, it's always difficult to hit a clean ball out of court without touching the goal shooter, and that's something you have to perfect as a defense. It's not an easy task.
No.
Grenada has a penalty pass. And back to the goal attack. Oops, lucky. Actually scored.
No, I don't think the goal was allowed. Oh. I'm not sure. I'm waiting for the umpires. I'm waiting for the umpire. I'm waiting to see what the umpires tell the table official if it was a goal or not.
28, 20.
Okay,
so the goal wasn't scored.
Yeah. But the new rule states once the ball leaves the hand, then it's a goal before the...
I have a good over here, but I need 4 persons to come to center court. No players. No.
of these people write on this score sheet. Fran, I'm sending you something else to print for me. Okay. How do I airdrop this one now?
Oh, that's my phone. My phone, my computer. See?
At the start of the third quarter is 28 goals to Trinidad and Tobago and 20 goals to Grenada. So Grenada has some catching up to do this quarter. Trinidad and Tobago send a pass. And she sees the wing attack.
Trinidad has moved the goal attack into wing attack and brought on a new goal attack. And I could understand why Trinidad would have done that, because she is the playmaker and creating all the play. And the goal shooter is doing an excellent job.
Grenada in possession. Grenada goal attack has the pass. Oh, that was unfortunately Trinidad intercepted, but then replayed the ball. So it's a free pass to Grenada. And a good pass. Oh, the goal shoot actually went outside. So she's out of court. It's a throw into an obstruction call. Oh, another turnover. Ball straight out of court. It's a throw into Grenada.
Yeah, I still would like to see they open the center to it a bit, and I just don't think they're acknowledging what Trinidad is doing. Nice drive through from Trinidad wing defense.
Another throw in for Grenada. Goal attack has the pass. Gets it again and lobs it in the circle. Goal shooter takes the shot and she scores. There's a good pass from the goal attack into the circle. And goal attack for Grenada has it again, but she passes it too low.
That's the arms over from Trinidad is really working in this quarter, and I think Trinidad has brought back on goal attack from a goalkeeper that was playing goalkeeper in the first quarter to no goal defense, and have brought the goal brought on a fresh goal defense.
Yeah, but the goal attack, she passed the ball a bit too low. If she had lobbed it better, she would stand a better chance. It's a penalty pass to Trinidad and Tobago. Over to the center to wing attack and in the circle to the goal shooter. Oh, so, yes. Yeah. Grenada sent a pass. Yeah. Okay, this one was a better pass into the goal shooter. She scores. This is Grenada goal shooter that scored. Yes, how tall do you think is that Grenada goal shooter?
About 6'1", 6'2".
6'2". She looks
6'1".
She looks even taller. Trinidad goal shooter scores. Grenada has a new center, and there's a penalty pass to Grenada now. into the goal attack, and the goal attack passes it into the goal shooter. The goal shooter isn't very stable, but if she holds the ball and she scores, she converts that shot. This was a good contest by the wing defense for Grenada, but she got a contact call into the goal shooter for Trinidad, and she scores it. It's Grenada send a pass.
Yeah, Trinidad is continuing from where they left off in the second quarter.
Again, so throw into Grenada. Oh, that was good interception there by Trinidad and Tobago. Center over to the wing attack. Oh, good goal. Yeah, good defense there by Grenada.
That was a really good passage of play from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
Everyone came forward and everyone was front for the ball. And again, Trinidad has brought on a new goal attack who's doing similar work to what the previous goal attack was doing.
Yeah, I think they're sticking to the game plan.
The turnover from her now, but she has come on and she's doing a really good job so far.
You see, you come into the game with the game plan, you need to stick with it. And she's doing similar to what the previous goal attack was doing. So it's the same game plan.
Yeah.
And the goal shooter scores from Trinidad and Tobago.
I would like to see Grenada make some adjustment to what is happening on court. And, you know, it's no longer working.
Oh, that was a good pass into the goal shooter, and it scored. From
whenever
the goal
they
attack,
take
Grenada.
it to the top of the D, the pass is untouchable. But when they're trying to feed from deep
so far
into the
down.
center third, that's where it's causing problem for them.
Check our screen. Let me see. Oh, oops. Right, that's better. Grenada send a pass. The goal attack has a penalty. She lobs it over to the goal shooter.
I would like to see the goal shooter pulling those balls, because I think when the ball is feeding from so close, you know, it would be nice if she could. Nice defensive work from Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
But I would love to see them take better care of the ball when getting those turnovers.
You see, but the goal shooter has to be stronger on her feet. She needs to hold position. You see, the goal attack is controlling the game for Grenada, because she's working both mid-court and then coming back into the goal third to get the ball into the circle. Very good pass.
I would like to see the Grenadian wing attack do a bit more work in the mid-court to relieve the goal attack and allow her to get back to the circle a bit quicker to pull that one-on-one.
Yeah, the goal attack is playing both positions basically. You know, she's giving herself a lot of work. And you know, some of the passes into the goal shooter are just straight passes rather than a loop. That one was a better loop.
I just don't think a lot of the players understand that it is a lob into the circle. It's like writing a J upside down to get the accuracy of that pass.
Yeah, you have to let it go up and come over the defense, down into the goal shooter's hand. Yeah. There's a penalty pass to Grenada. Wow. Oh, good shifting goal attack into the circle. And she scored. Goal attack seemed to have a really good shot. And she's been scoring a lot of balls from the edge of the circle.
Yeah, I think she needs a bit of assistance in the midcourt. Trinidad really used that triangle really well and when attacking.
This is the actually first shot for the goal attack.
Yeah, I think so. I haven't think she's taken one shot.
Passing.
But goal shooter has been so dominant for Trinidad and Tobago. There is no need. And you know, sometimes we forget that the goal attack role is to assist the goal shooter, and our role is not to take the shot. But it's just for the goal attack to acknowledge when they need to then take more shots.
More shots, yeah.
Yeah, and there's no need for her to do it tonight.
No. And nobody's doubling the goal shooter anyway. The goal shooter is just free to get the balls, it seems. The Trinidad and Tobago goal shooter. Wow. Another turnover there by
It's just
Grenada.
the discipline, and it's just the indiscipline. You know, they just need to be more consistent in what they are doing and to just be patient. You get that turnover, you gotta get it to goal. You gotta give the shooters an opportunity, and by you turning it right back over is just, you know, is detrimental to the team.
Yeah.
And especially when you are down by 10 goals.
And we can see a widening in the score lines.
Well, they said the third quarter is championship quarter, and Trinidad has really come out to show that they want to win this quarter to set the benchmark, and they're doing a good job so far.
Yeah, and they're not only using skill, but experience as well.
Yeah, and I think Grenada is trying to keep up with the speed of what Trinidad and Tobago is playing at, and Trinidad and Tobago, and I think Grenada have shown last night where in the third and fourth quarter, they allow Barbados to get away from them because I think it's possible a fitness issue, and I think Trinidad looks extremely fit throughout this tournament.
Yeah. But I don't find that there's a very fast game, to be honest with you. This game is moving pretty slowly. Last night game against Jamaica and Trinidad, that was the fast game.
It was a really game, and they played a really high tempo, and I just
moving.
think...
Yeah,
and I hope the Barbados-Jamaica game tonight will be another exciting one,
so
and I'm
too.
looking forward to that one.
Yeah, very much so. You see, they're easy penalty. And a throwaway, but they were able to get it back.
Yeah, we just like to see both teams clean up on those unforced errors.
Yeah, man. And the thing is, netball is about avoiding those turnovers because you're actually beating yourself with all those turnovers.
Yeah, both teams is guilty of those unforced errors, coach killers.
Grenada goal shooter has a penalty, and she scores, and she hardly missed anything for the entire game.
She has been good, but the supply is not as good as probably the coach would have liked it.
I think both goal shooters have been scoring, been getting the ball and scoring. So it's who's getting the most balls.
You know, a big coach killer with goal attack breaking. When you're down, you gotta be disciplined and be patient. And I just think it's no point rushing the play. I would rather play it short and sharp and get it to the shooters and to see what they could do. Trinidad just did a really good play there where Trinidad bring the ball down to the circle and not rushing to the shooting circle. And I think Grenada has gone into panic mood, and I think Grenada had to be relaxed.
And you see
again, Trinidad goal shooter is just really holding
and you
strong.
see the goal attack not even bothering to come into the circle. She's feeding the ball and leaving the circle free enough for the goal shooter to take the pass and score. She's not crowded the circle in any way. Wow, this is a
Nice
good
shot from goal attack.
Grenada, yeah. And she's been taking those long shots and scoring. Into the circle again. And I think the Grenada defense has to get around the Blair. She isn't getting around this goal shooter.
No, the goal shooter is holding really strong, and I just think the goalkeeper is constantly getting caught on the back because the goal shooter is standing. What I would like to see the goal shooter do, the goalkeeper does, is to come off the goal shooter and tempt that flat ball in and try to do small movements, but you know, she's constantly allowing the goal shooter to hold that.
Yeah.
But kudos to the Trinidad goal shooter. She's holding really well, and she's presenting good options and creating really good angles for her feeders.
But you see, that's all about experience, you know, playing goalkeeper there with an accurate goal shooter as well.
You see, and it comes up again where the goalkeeper, because she's playing on the back and hold it and allowing the shooters to post her, and I just think she needs to really get off the body and start and do something different.
Yeah. And she has to jump a bit more too. If you're a goalkeeper, you need to be jumping. The goal attack now scored her the second goal. You see, she's not worried about shooting. She would take the ball whenever necessary.
And there's no need for her to take the shot because the goal shooter is playing an awesome game. She's having a good game, and I just think if your shooter is shooting and having a really good game, there's no need for you to enforce. But what I like about what she's doing, and she's continuing from where the previous goal attack was doing, is that she gets into the circle when she needs to get into that circle. So, and you know, the Grenadian goal defense in the previous quarter was doubling on Trinidad goal shooter, but now that's not the case. Now they are paying a little bit more attention to the goal attack, even though she's not entering that circle, because they are not sure as to what she's doing, and that's really good on her.
Yeah. Well, we see that Trinidad has moved way ahead of Grenada now, 45-30. You're not sure if they'll be able to come back in this last quarter. It's such a big lead.
But you have to be from Waterloo.
Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to see that Trinidad has shown clear intent in that third quarter. They know what's at stake, and I think they were very clear in their structure as to what they are doing. And you know, Grenada, you could see exactly what Grenada is doing is to get that ball into the shooter, those long passes in. But what getting the ball to the shooter is good, but is the process in which they are using to get the ball to the shooter, and I don't think it's working. And I just think they really need to look at what is happening on the court and realize that Trinidad is now the new goalkeeper for Trinidad. She's now not allowing the goal shooter to post her up. She's now coming off the body just a bit to tempt that ball in, and it is working. She has gotten a lot of hands to ball since she came on court, and I just think Grenada need to look at it. And you know, kudos to Trinidad. Trinidad came here tonight, know what was at stake, and they're really, really showing that, hey, I want one of those spots in Gibraltar. I want to be invited to take part into the Youth World Cup, and I just think Grenada need to come with something different in this quarter.
I agree with you. I mean, we all want to go to Gibraltar, and Trinidad decided, I am going. There's no two ways about it. I think what Grenada is doing, though, they're turning over the ball too much in the center court. Every center pass should be your goal. But they're not capitalizing on that. They're making too many mistakes.
There's a lot of gains from Trinidad, but it's just the gains conversion is not good. And I just think it's something that the coach needs to be looked at is that they just need to really look at it in this quarter and just make the necessary adjustment because Trinidad is here to play.
Yes. And you need a closer finish. I mean, even if, you figure it's a distance, you still need to pull back some of these goals and end with a closer
15 goal,
finish.
15 minutes.
Yeah,
it's not impossible.
You can pull back, but don't forget that Trinidad is still going to continue to play.
Trinidad is going to continue to play, but
play dead.
I would like to see a close finish. So what I would like to see is for Grenada to come up with something different and change the tactic. It's not working, Trinidad. But what I also love to see is that every quarter Trinidad came up with something different. So every time they come, Grenada comes with something, and Grenada comes back with something. Trinidad has something to change, and what I love to see is how fit the Trinidadian teams are. And I think tonight, these young ladies cry on Thursday night after losing by 1 goal to Barbados, and then cried after led all the way right through to the fourth quarter against Jamaica to lost that game and cried last night. I think, their intention is very clear tonight that we are going to cry tonight, but that's going to be tears of joy and not victory. Tears of sorrow. And I just think the young ladies are very clear as to what they want to do.
Very clear. Yeah. But Grenada has a tall, very tall under 16-goal shooter as well. So they have some future players. It's just
I was expecting to see her here at this championship because I think it would have been a good opportunity to expose her at this level and as a preparation for the next 4 years because, you may not qualify this time around, but,
Yeah. But it's just a matter of having the players and working with them. So next time we see this Grenada team, they probably at OECS, they might be looking a lot better.
Yeah, and Trinidad has come on with the same intent that they had in the third quarter. And Trinidad is clear on what the goals are.
Right, yes.
I really would like to see a goalkeeper come off the body, and I would love to
try
have
for some
known,
of those interceptions.
I would have loved to know what was the feedback going into the fourth quarter from the coaches from Grenada. She really need to come off the body.
Yeah. And this is a throw-in now to Grenada. Well, it's actually a penalty pass. Yeah. So let's take it down safely. You see, ball into the goal attack. And nice pass. That's what they need to do. Take the time and bring the ball down.
Yeah,
and then get it into the circle.
This needs to be patient and stick to the structure.
I think that's what the coach probably told him. Take your time, get the ball down, then put it in the circle.
Yeah, Gibraltar Brown from Grenada is just consistent in the workload and the level in which she has been playing. The intensity has been the same throughout.
And they're actually two Browns. Are they sisters? Selena and Celine. Goal attack and goalkeeper.
Possibly they are twins.
Yeah, I was wondering. Goalkeeper.
And they look alike as well, so it will be interesting to find out if they are actual twins.
Yeah. I noticed that there's also a Anya Francis and a Carneal Francis. I don't know, and both of those from Grenada as well. I don't know if they're related as well. This Grenada sent a pass, so they need to get the ball down now. You see? Goal attack into the circle. Nice lob and goal scored. And they need that loop to get the ball into the goal shooter. Oh, nice interception. Wow. There's no backup.
Really nice try from the wing attack.
Mm-hmm. That's Foray Rachel. And another nice shot from the goal attack.
Yeah, and that's what I'm talking about.
Only takes it when necessary.
And she's making the drive at the right time into the circle.
Yeah.
She's not overworking herself.
Mm-hmm. But you know this Grenadian team seems to have a lot of sisters because there's a Foray Rachel and then Raynell Foray as well. So it seemed like 3 sets of sisters or something, or relatives. Oh, good shadowing there by Grenada goal defense. So now it's a throw-in to the Grenada team. Oh, what an awful pass.
That's really nice defense from Trinidad.
Yeah, but you don't pass the ball back through the circle, you know. You need to pass the ball around. That's a mistake that some people make because you would lose it in the circle. Goal attack first to be out to get the pass. And then back again. Oh, good passing into the goal shooter. And the goal shooter scores.
Yeah, I would like to see the Grenadian goal shooter hold a bit stronger because she's been pushed out by the Trinidad goalkeeper. The Trinidad goalkeeper is moving her to where she wants her to be, which is to be further out to make a more difficult shot.
But it's just the height that's making the difference because then she's able to get the ball still. Yeah. Now, how many of these players are really going to be able to play in Gibraltar? The goal shooter for Grenada looks pretty young, even though they're not going to qualify. But a lot of these Grenadian girls look as though they can play another under 21. So you have to see about the Trinidadian girls now, if they will still be available or if they will age out.
Which is something I hope that is not the case because, you know, in 2017, we saw where Grenada qualified and then turn up in Gaborone in Botswana and the performance didn't live up to what they display at the qualifiers. So we're just hoping that the coaches and the selectors within the respective countries were smart in what they were doing. We understand that teams want to qualify. That was a really, really nice move from goal attack.
Good
goal shooter, from Trinidad and Tobago. She's really dominating this game.
But you know, Javon, you want to qualify, so you're going to bring your best team to qualify, regardless if they will age out or not. Then you go back home and you look for your team to take to Gibraltar.
I'm not sure if I agree with that because I would rather. I'm not saying you could bring a few players who are 21 just to help for experience, but I would want to take a core group that I know at least 8 that I'm taking to Gibraltar to have that consistency from this year because it's no point age out and go to a qualifier with a brand new team who has no game, no match play in them against different opponents. So for me, personally, I would like to see that we utilize
a
really nice shot from goal attack. She's really coming to the game and she has continued from where
you know, I understand your sentiment.
Goodrich left her from,
But you still have to make sure you qualify. So right now, qualifying is the most important part of it. But yes, I agree that in your 12, you got to make sure that you got a base, that can move on. But you still got to qualify.
I personally, if I was coaching a team, I would not take 8 21 years old. I would have taken at least maximum 4, but I would want to have a team that is going to take me into Gibraltar and be able to participate, to be a part of that team and just look for a few games.
Experiences, the goalkeeper for Grenada just touched the ball going outside. She forgot. If you can't hold it, you leave it. Then you got the throw in. Don't give that advantage to Trinidad. So it's all about experience. Oh gosh, hard. Yeah, but she did hold the ball too long.
But you see, and that's communication. And I just think, one needed to talk, communicate with the other player to leave it.
Yeah.
And both of them going after the same ball.
Right, she didn't make the same mistake here. She left it, she shadowed it, allow it to go out, and then did the throw in. Obstruction.
And I also think the goalkeeper is guilty of making a few unforced error on backline throwing.
Yeah. Now this is an opportunity. Both players in the circle. So this is why I was talking about earlier the court, you see, just the perspiration on the court can cause it to be a little slippery. Oh, I haven't seen the goal attack missing like that before.
And sometimes that happens when you worked quite a lot, and I think the goal attack has been doing the volume of the work in the attack.
And the goal shooter continues to dominate. I mean, she's scoring everything.
The change that Trinidad has now made, I was expecting her to start, if I'm honest with you, to stem the flow from the Grenadian, but I think Coach Khalifa had different ideas and
right. But this is
worked.
The same goalkeeper that played goal shooter sometime back.
No, she played shooter. She started a shooter against Jamaica last night. But I anticipated that they would have used her tonight
for the height.
For the height into the.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
Really nice hold from goal shooter.
She's boxing out, she's holding, and she's converting.
Yeah, Trinidad has now had a 22-goal lead, and I wasn't expecting this score margin, if I'm honest with you. I was expecting a closer game from Grenada.
Yeah, especially the fight in the last quarter. You need to fight in this last quarter.
Yeah, and Grenada has been started really poorly throughout the tournament in the first quarter, but they normally come alive in the second half of the game.
Yeah.
And tonight, I don't think Trinidad give them an opportunity to settle or to do anything tonight. And Trinidad knows what was at stake, and Trinidad is very clear as to what they are doing and what they want to do, and how quickly they're getting down the court.
And where they want to go next year.
Yes.
And you see, they're playing as a team as well, because the goal attack is passing the ball when she needs to pass it.
There was a message came in from the babies Proteus, who asked for us to give them a shout out as they have qualified to be invited to go to Gibraltar. So a big shout out to the baby Proteus from South Africa. Yes, we look forward to seeing you guys in Gibraltar next year.
Yes, we're looking
and congratulations
forward to it.
for your qualification to be invited.
That is interesting. A number of the African teams have qualified. Malawi has qualified as well.
Yeah. They had their qualifiers, I think, earlier this year.
Earlier this year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're one of the last, huh?
No. I think we still have Europe and Asia, I think.
Oh, okay. That's
Asia,
two
Europe
more.
and Oceania. Yeah, I think it's Oceania because I'm not sure. Yeah, because it's going to be held in Cook Island. So I think it will be is Europe and Oceania. I think Asia did their last year. They did theirs a bit early.
Early, right.
Yeah,
yes.
They were the first region to have completed their qualifiers.
Yeah. And Africa did theirs earlier this year.
Yeah. And I think fitness has played a part in this game for Grenada, and I think because if you look at the errors Grenada is making in the fourth quarter is a lot more than they have in the previous quarter. So I think fitness has now stepped in and fatigue, and I just think Grenada had a long journey getting here, and I just think the long journey they had has now shown itself.
After playing almost every day
because of how late they arrive.
They arrive on Wednesday.
On Wednesday morning, and then play 2 games on Thursday.
Yeah.
And they played Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And so the players, the fatigue is now kicking in from the Grenadian players.
I think they're also making too many mistakes. They need to settle and capitalize.
I think Trinidad is forced in those errors, and while you don't want to take anything away from Grenada, but if you look at the structure in which Trinidad is playing, I think a lot of the errors are forced by Trinidad. Because Trinidad defenders have been consistent in the way they have been playing throughout this game.
But I think the Grenadian goal attack is playing an excellent game, though.
She has been amazing. But what I would really, really like to see is, again, we spoke about Grenadian goalkeeper not coming off the body. Now, Trinidad has a new goalkeeper, and she's come on, and she's on the body as well.
Oh, yeah.
And they're match for height. So I would love to see the Trinidad goalkeeper come off the body.
You see, and you need to know the rules as well. The goal shooter didn't realize that although they were so wet, she needed to take that shot.
Yeah, and congratulations to Trinidad.
Congratulations to Trinidad. And the score is 61-39 to Trinidad. 61 to Trinidad. And 39 to Grenada. I think it was a good game, and we're looking forward to the next game, which is Barbados versus Jamaica, and that should be an extremely exciting game. Don't miss it.
And the player of the match for this game is
Cheyenne. Cheyenne, congratulations on being selected for player of the match. Tell us how you feel.
I've been excited. I've been working real hard. Yes.
Last night game, you've played your heart out. I saw you get turnover, several interception, and that game must have stung a bit. Because this afternoon, you guys came out And you guys were very clear in your intent and what exactly you guys were about tonight. What was the feedback from the coach after last night, close defeat to Jamaica?
We was watching our games, recapping how to come for this team. Yeah.
Congratulations and well played. Coach Macala Lopez. Coach Khalifa. Coach, first I must say congratulations for qualifying to be invited to take part in the World Youth Cup in Gibraltar next year. How are you feeling?
I think I am very excited for the girls. They would have worked hard to reach here, and I know they're really happy right now.
Coach, you took 8 years ago in St. Martin's, you took part in that qualifiers. What was the information from you to the young ladies last night after such a really close defeat, 2 consecutive close defeat, first to Barbados, second to Jamaica? What was the feedback to the young ladies last night?
I think through those losses, we would have had to learn and grow from them, not to put themselves down too much because we had a game following this afternoon, but to grow, tidy up the mistakes and stick to task. I think that is what we went out there today and tried to do.
I think you guys have demonstrated that. In the third quarter, I know they said it's championship quarter. What was the feedback going into that third quarter? Because the young ladies came out and it was very clear what the structure were. So can you tell us what was your feedback going into those young ladies?
I think coming out of the change room, we would have told the girls we are back to zip 0-0. Go out there again and execute what we would have practiced.
Congratulations, Coach Macala, and good luck, Macala Lopez. I need to get that clear. And congratulations, and I look forward to seeing you guys in Gibraltar, and well done.
All right, thank you.
The mic is not.
Remercier nos sponsors, traiteurs mouvement, World Green,